Conveyor equipment is invaluable when it comes to moving products around your warehouse or distribution center. With some steel, a motor, and a few belts and rollers, a conveyor system certainly makes handling material easier. But don't let these machines fool you. A conveyor can be unforgiving if you make contact with certain parts. For example, long hair or loose clothing can get entangled and cause a worker to be pulled into the equipment. This can lead to serious injuries like broken bones, amputations, and even death. There are many types of conveyors. Belt and driven roller types are common in warehouses and distribution centers. There are elements of these machines that require safeguarding to protect workers. On a typical belt conveyor, the head and tail pulleys can be problematic. The head pulley is where the belt would return to the underside, and the tail pulley is where the belt returns to the upper or load-carrying side. The belt moving over the head or tail pulley can create an in-running nip hazard. Also, the rotation of the pulleys alone can cause entanglement if there are raised screws, bolt heads, or other edges. In some cases, the head and tail pulleys are completely enclosed by safeguarding, so workers can't reach these areas. Examine your conveyors closely. You may find similar hazards at take-up or snub idlers too. The conveyor's drive system is another problem area. Whether it's driven by belts or chains, the issue is still the same. If a worker can reach the drive, there is potential for injury. As an employer, it's your responsibility to take steps to safeguard this hazard. The drive systems on conveyors typically don't require frequent access and generally come with guards. Make sure the guard encloses the drive area completely. Some systems only have covers at one side, leaving another side open to hazards. Conveyors running above workers can also be a safety issue. If there's a chance something can fall off the conveyor, like products or even parts of the conveyor itself, you should take steps to prevent this possibility. Things like netting or barriers under the conveyor or above the pathway of a worker can easily reduce the risk. Don't confuse emergency stop buttons and cables for guards. These e-stops are typically activated after something has gone wrong, like when a box is stuck and the conveyor must be stopped. When it comes to worker safety, e-stops are just not enough. Ensure there are safeguards in place to protect workers from entanglement and the in-running nip points I mentioned earlier. Make sure you practice lockout, especially when maintenance or repairs are needed. On many conveyors, this is a simple practice of locating the switch for the drive energy, moving that switch to the off position, and adding your lock. Once you've checked that the conveyor will not start, you can go ahead and make the repairs. It'll take a few extra seconds, but locking out the conveyor will go a long way when it comes to reducing risk. Don't wait for an accident to happen. Look for the conveyor hazards that could pose a risk to your workers and take steps to protect against injuries. Doing so will keep your employees safe and products moving throughout your facility. I'm Mike Wilson, and this has been your health and safety tip from Workplace Safety and Prevention Services. For more information, visit WSPS.ca.